It is the NFL on CBS from Landover, Maryland. Today, the San Diego Chargers take on the Washington Redskins at FedEx Field. Over 80,000 fans expected inside this stadium today. So 3rd and 6 now for Washington. 7 defensive backs here for San Diego. Griffin throws, and it's on time. He's got Reed. And the versatility, they move him all over the field. Take the handoff, and look who it is. Jordan Reed getting to the perimeter. 18-yard. Washington has thrown the football quite a bit. They're trying to get back to what made them successful last year. Bootleg. RG3 on the move, and on time. Pierre Garçon. Big gain downfield. 3rd and 11. Down to 7:22 to play in this first quarter. Shotgun. RG3 throws. Tight window to Jordan Reed. Roy Halou sets up as a receiver. San Diego crowds the line. Here they come. Griffin gets rid of it and hooks up with Paulson. This is over 8 minutes. RG3 to run. Caught from behind. He thought he had a crease, and Larry English got him down low. Chip shot, 25 yards. It's blocked. No points to show for the long drive.
I think it's Lawrence Guy.
Weeks without a back-to-back 100-yard rushing day. 2nd and 8 now for San Diego. Little flip. Connects with Green. McCoy head coach, Wisenhunt, offensive coordinator, White, the quarterback coach. 3rd and 4 for San Diego. Rivers lets it fly, a little looper, bounced in the air, almost intercepted. Antonio Gates. But McCoy sends Cypress out onto the field. Once again trying to pin Washington deep. And he will. Wow. Cypress, you can't do it any better.
You have to be concerned about a safety. Any penalty in the end zone is considered a safety.
Thursday night, we did see the game end in overtime with a safety. Oh, a touchdown! Lawrence Guy there defensively initially, and then Sean Lismore. What a turn of events.
The rule on the field, and the pass is tipped and caught by the defender there for a touchdown.
Right into the breadbasket.
That's the 4th interception of the year for San Diego, 2 by defensive linemen. Cam Thomas on the very first play of the season against the Texans, and now Lismore heads up after Lawrence Guy makes his 2nd huge play here in the first half.
Rivers will make a change here. Play clock is down to 3. Rivers throws. Antonio Gates. That little drag route by Gates picks up. He feels more confident, and his teammates have talked about the confidence, the way he carries himself. 2nd and 5. They handle the rush. Rivers. He just throws it to the other team. E.J. Biggers. The interception for Washington.
And Rivers will have a conversation with his wide receiver, Vincent Brown. Brown broke to the outside, ball thrown to the inside.
Sending players to different spots.
After the interception, personal foul, defense number 23.
At their own 33-yard line. 7:20 to go in this first half. Strange first half in Landover. Play fake. RG3 wide open downfield. Hankerson. That's the player Mike Shanahan believes.
Stab and swipe.
That's one that we've heard.
Yep.
Alfred Morris busting to the clear. Inside the 5. Churning out yardage. 1st and goal for Washington. 5.5 to play, first half. Griffin on a give. Morris with the cut. Touchdown. Washington Redskins. stating that Merriweather had apologized for those comments. Woodhead, that's a first down. Respect for Gates and Woodhead. 3rd and 10. In the pocket. Rivers now on the move. Looks, throws. It's complete. Keenan Allen's got his first catch, and he's got a first down. Just short of the 40-yard line. It covers.
Antonio Gates is lined up off sides. He's in the neutral zone right there.
Rivers again gets out of trouble and connects with Keenan Allen for another first down for San Diego. We're down to 1:37 to play. 8th play of the drive. Dump off. Woodhead, the curl. Danny Woodhead spilled out.
To get Novak in comfortable range.
2nd and 12 for San Diego. They deal with the rush. Rivers lets it fly. He's got Keenan Allen. That's a first down. No PI called on that. 20 yards. Trying to make a switch there. Royal and Brown. They'll switch spots. Play clock is down to 3. Wide receiver screen for Royal. Turns it upfield. They're not going to stop him. Eddie Royal. Touchdown. San Diego. DJ Fluker blocking upfield to create some space for Royal.
You know, usually on that bubble screen to the wide receivers, the offensive linemen aren't involved.
Ball at the 19-yard line. They have 34 seconds to work with. That ball slapped down. Corey Leggett. Leggett went against.
Both by Lawrence Guy.
2nd and 10 now for Washington. Another one popped up in the air. And it's Leggett back to back.
Kyle Shanahan isn't just running out the clock here with just less than a half a minute to go in the first half. Wouldn't be surprised if this isn't a running play.
And it will be. Roy Halou, and it's a big one. Halou tripped up at the 40, and a timeout taken after the first down run by Halou. 4 receivers set. 10 seconds remain in the half. Excellent hands. Once again, Garcon trying to cut into the San Diego lead. Wilson will snap it. Rocca will hold it. 59 yards away, and it was a skimmer rolling around, and it is spinning like a top. And that's how this first half will end.
I think the back of the center blocked this field goal try. Kyle Nelson, the snapper.
In the NFC East, amazingly enough, at 2-5. A Dallas team that's inconsistent leading the division. You don't know what you're going to get week in and week out. RG3 sets the feet, throws up top. Oh, what a grab! Pierre Garcon. Fantastic catch by Garcon.
How does he make that catch? One-handed, controls it all the way to the ground.
Took a step back in the loss to Denver. 38 unanswered points by the Broncos. Option. RG3. The late pitch. Santana Moss. Moss carries it. 3rd and goal. Tom Compton is in, an extra offensive lineman. A blast by Young. Touchdown, Washington. Strong statement to start this 3rd quarter. Ryan Matthews sets up as a receiver in the slot. On first down, Rivers to throw it. It's Antonio Gates for the tall corner from Kansas City, Sean Smith. 2nd and 10 for San Diego. Pocket holds up, gets it to Gates. And another Chargers first down. Rivers steps up. Rivers floats it over the head of Vincent Brown. Incomplete. San Diego has won 2 in a row. They are 2-0 on East Coast trips this season. Wins over Philadelphia and Jacksonville. Robert Griffin III connects. Pierre Garcon. Johnny Patrick there defensively on the chase down. Roy Halou Jr. is in. From the gun. Griffin. Scrambling. Steps up. Does he have the angle? Oh! RG3 going airborne. 5 penalties against San Diego, costing the Chargers 45 yards. Makes the connection. 1:18 to play in this third quarter. On a 3rd and 6 now for Washington. Spread the field. Griffin on time as he connects with Hankerson inside the 10. 3rd and goal for the Redskins. 11th play of the drive. Looking to break the tie. It's Darrell Young slicing up the gut. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd of the day for Young.
And the same play they ran for Young's first touchdown. Just a dive to the fullback, not going and giving it to the tailback deep in the I formation. Is a nice, polite way of saying training camp arm.
That's it. On 1st down, Rivers sidesteps, throws. Connection made to Eddie Royal. Rivers now 192 yards through the air, a touchdown and an INT. San Diego down by 7. Rivers. Intercepted. David Amerson wins the battle against his childhood friend, Keenan Allen. Rivers trying to squeeze it in there. For the Redskins, we are under 8 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. Washington with a 21-14 lead. Another tip ball by San Diego. It's Larry English in that spot. 3rd and 8. Pass is caught by Halou, but it's going to be short. Twice against Forbath here. 47-yard attempt. Forbath. He knocks it through. Washington takes a 10-point lead. Just under 7 minutes to play. Woodhead will shift. Shotgun Rivers. Steps up. And it's handled by Allen for a 1st down. That's another 3rd down. 2nd and 10 here for the Chargers. Down to 5:25 to play. Over the middle to Woodhead. And a flag is thrown at the end. Could be a horse collar on the takedown. We have not seen Ryan Matthews. Rivers to Woodhead again. 2nd and short for the Chargers. Rivers. The hands from Gates. And he's got a 1st down to the 16. San Diego trails Washington by 10. Chargers are driving. Shotgun for Rivers. Rivers will take a shot. End zone. Caught. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, San Diego. Rivers delivers with a strike to Allen. 3-point differential. Fake the handoff. Griffin throws in stride. Pierre Garçon shakes a tackler. Sharice Wright couldn't bring him down initially. Couple of extra yards. 26 yards. 2nd and 19 now for Washington. Chargers have to start thinking about using their timeouts here, depending upon the play selection. Fake the handoff. Griffin to throw. Garçon, the intended receiver, and he's got it. Secures it at the 45. This is a critical 3rd and 3 now for Washington and for the San Diego defense. Redskins lead at 24-21. On 3rd down. He throws it over the head of Garçon. Incomplete. It's 4th down, Washington. Woodhead to the side of Rivers. Rivers to throw it. He's got Eddie Royal. And Royal tiptoes out of bounds. Phillip Rivers. Gates goes in motion. On 3rd down. Rivers looking. Rivers. The ball bounced off the back of his offensive lineman. And it's ruled incomplete. Trying to stay alive. From the gun. Rivers wide open. Keenan Allen with the catch, and Allen gets up and gets some extra yards. Nobody within 10 yards of him. Down to 1:10 to play. Rivers guns. He's got Allen again. Just short of the 25-yard line. And 2 timeouts to work with. They can take some shots. 45 seconds left. Rivers to throw it again. Keenan Allen, they're feeding him the football, and Allen makes a beeline to the outside. Out of bounds to stop the clock, 11-yard gain. Allen lost his footing at the end of the play. San Diego looking to rally here in the 4th quarter at FedEx Field. Down by 3. Rivers on 1st down. Out of trouble. Rivers has room in front of him. Rivers the pump. And Rivers gets to the sideline.
And Woodhead is an excellent draw runner.
Rivers to throw it. Rivers underneath. Woodhead with the catch. Makes his move. Woodhead, touchdown. He got to the pylon. Touchdown Chargers. He took a shot. And he got the angle.
I don't think he got in. I think his knee knocked the pylon down. Emerson came over and blasted him at about the 2-yard line. Woodhead trying to get the ball across the goal line or hit the pylon. And his leg actually hits the pylon. That's not going to be a touchdown. Great effort by both players, though.
Woodhead, as he's floating to the sideline, tries to...
After reviewing the play, the ball carrier did not score a touchdown. The ball replaced at the 6-8 line, 3rd down, San Diego.
So take the points off the board. Operating out of the gun. Rivers on a give, a blast. Woodhead is short. Chargers will use one of the 2 remaining timeouts. 15 seconds remain on the clock. 2nd and goal for the Chargers. Trying to go in front. Rivers, floater, upstairs, too high for Gates. Incomplete.
Boy, a real curious call that time.
3rd and goal for San Diego. Chargers down by 3. Moving pocket. Rivers, rifles, incomplete. Allen with a diving attempt, and it's 4th down. And Mike McCoy is going to send out the field goal unit.
You know, they're a half a yard away from the goal line in 3 plays and actually go backwards. Heavy set, try and throw the fade to Gates, incomplete, and then the receivers come back and Rivers has no place to throw the ball but out of the back of the end zone.
19-yarder is good. Tied at 24 with 3 seconds left here in the 4th.
San Diego has chosen tail. And his head. Washington wants the ball. You kicked him.
Jordan Reed, the motion man, a big factor early in this game, not so much in the 2nd half. Alfred Morris. Morris getting to the 2nd level and beyond. Johnny Patrick whiffed. And Roy Halou Jr. is in there. Jordan Reed, the rookie, goes in motion. Griffin pulls the trigger and hits Reed for the 1st down. Inside the 35. Hankerson in motion on a 1st and 20 now for Washington. Fake the run play. Griffin slips it in there. And a flag thrown after the catch by Garcon. The rifle by RG3.
It's going to be a personal foul. Hitting a defenseless receiver. So add on a few more yards, half the distance. 31 yards on this play now with the penalty.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 59. Hit on a defenseless receiver in the head and neck area. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic 1st down.
And it's Gatchkar as they march it now inside the 15.
Well, Garcon with another tough catch in traffic. Boy, that's a real iffy call.
Now a 1st down for the Redskins. Up the middle. Alfred Morris almost ended this one. Early in the year, looked like they had gotten themselves back in business with a win over Chicago, then embarrassed in Denver last week. 3rd and inches. Young. It's Young. It's over. Darrell Young steamrolls his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They win it in overtime. Third touchdown of the day for Young. The game winner. Washington 30, San Diego 24. Your final at FedEx Field.
And give Kyle Shanahan a lot of credit for his play calling near the goal line.